So you decide you want to leave for whatever reason. You don't know where to start. More money. Yeah, priorities. Exactly. This is the reality. But where do you start? Right? Okay, I know I need more money. I know I want to work from home. I know you want to prioritize things differently. I want something more fulfilling. Great. Now what? How do I get there? What is the next step? Um, you want that flexibility, you know, but where do you start? You have to get clarity because you can go in so many different directions. And if you're not clear on where you want to go next, you will stay confused, overwhelmed, kind of lost, not sure what to do, where to go, who to ask for help. So you really need to make sure that you're clear on where you want to go next. That is the key here, because without clarity, it's going to be very challenging for you to move in any direction, right? It's like, I want to go to a different state. Cool. What state? Well, I'm not sure. Well, there's 50 to choose from. If you don't know which state, you're going to be lost and just kind of aimlessly driving around. And so you want to make sure that you know where you want to go so that you can take the necessary steps to get there. So how do you gain clarity? Well, the first thing is you need to really mind your mindset. Okay. Because you cannot get clarity if you have all these things going through your mind that is also kind of almost playing tricks on you, right? You want to acknowledge your emotions, right? So if it's a situation where you were in an industry for a long time and it kind of bombed because of the pandemic, and now you're left feeling lost, fearful, confused, sad, depressed, angry, whatever these feelings are, you need to acknowledge those emotions, right? Because you want to be able to make decisions with a clear head and not make decisions out of emotion. Okay. You want to make sure you feel the emotion. Don't try to dismiss it, but acknowledge it and process it. Why do I feel this way? And start, writing things down. I feel frustrated today because XYZ. I'm so angry because blah, blah, blah. Because what you don't want to happen is that those negative emotions to come out when you're job searching, when you're talking to people, when you're trying to network, because nobody likes a Debbie Downer. And you want to make sure that you're staying positive. And a good way to stay positive is gratitude, right? I'm a firm believer in gratitude. I actually have the word tattooed on my shoulder because it has changed my life. I know that for sure. Every day and I wake up, I have a gratitude journal. I write a full page of what I'm grateful for. And it just shifts your whole perspective on everything. There's a lot that has happened over the last 2 years that has been traumatizing for a lot of people. I'm a firm believer, though, that you can still always look around and say, wow, I'm so grateful for this. I'm so thankful for that. And it could be the little things, right? I'm so thankful for the sunshine. I'm so thankful for running water. I'm so thankful for my soft, warm bed. I'm thankful for my family, right? I'm thankful that I am alive and I'm able to make a decision to do something new, right? Just stay positive and really focus on the good things that are happening so that you could be grateful and feel a sense of positivity around your life. And again, without necessarily dismissing those emotions. So you got to kind of do both. And then vent. When I say vent, you need maybe a therapist, a best friend, a spouse, a family member, someone to be able to kind of dump on and get everything out. Because again, having those emotions kind of pent up inside is going to come out some way, somehow. You want to deliberately get them out versus them getting out in other ways and basically hindering you from moving forward. That's what you don't want. And then optimism, right? So when we think of moving into something new or different, the first thing that usually would pop up is fear, because we tend to fear the unknown. We don't know what's to come. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what to expect. And so that drives fear most times. But if you think about what fear is just you envisioning something negative happening. That's all fear is, right? You really break it down. Fear is just the thought of something negative happening to you or around you. But what if we thought about the things that we want and we envisioned the best outcome, right? That would change your whole energy about how you move forward. And so I challenge every one of you that are really looking to make a career move to, instead of envisioning the worst and letting fear set in, envision the best and allow excitement, right? And optimism to kind of fester in you, because that's going to keep you going, in addition to some of the other things, right? So acknowledge your feelings and emotions, be grateful, have an outlet, and deliberately envision the best outcome.